David, and right next to me is the new mayor of Moab, Emily Niehaus. We actually ran against each other, and she beat me out, so...
by a hair.
I wanted to do an interview with her because we ran a really positive campaign, and she does the community rebuilds program in Moab, and she's going to explain all this stuff. But the big question I had for her is what makes you feel good? And maybe you could tell them that. I have a feeling that this has something to do with it.
Well, I personally feel good when I'm of service to others. But, you know, I saw a need in the community to help families build homes, and I saw a need in our bigger community to train builders how to build. And then I saw this type of housing, straw bale, earth and plaster, adobe floor, and I thought maybe it's a dirt cheap way of building homes. And I put all the idea together into this program, Community Rebuilds. And I think what makes me happy is that today, you know, we've got a bunch of volunteers on site, and we're listening to music. The Fiery Furnace Band just played, and a bunch of people got together to give their time to help others. And it's a beautiful thing that happens. When you bring people together to help other people, but the thing that really makes me smile is that even in my best dream, I never imagined the magic that would come out of just this idea that I had. And I will not say that the work has been easy, and I will not say that I have not cried or struggled to put the program together, but once I was able to cobble all the few pieces together and bring a team of caring people together, then it not only did the idea grow, but now it's everyone else's idea, and it's better than I could have ever imagined it would be.
An idea in your head. How did that get there?
Well, it was not really an original idea. It was putting all together different ideas like Habitat for Humanity, natural building workshops where people can learn how to do adobe floors, but there were no programs that were free or programs that taught like the foundation to finish. So I just pulled different ideas from different programs and put all those puzzle pieces together, and this was a picture that happened.
Well, this is an awesome picture. What the heck are people doing today?
So today we have wet dirt, so it's clay and sand.
It seems to compact.
Yeah, so you know you've got a pretty good clay content when you can kind of create a ball. And so we've got a good amount of clay and aggregate and wheelbarrows and rakes to be able to, we wet the soil, we spread it out, and then we tamp it down or stomp it down to compact it, and then it becomes an earthen floor. Earthen floors look like concrete, but they actually act like a wood floor. So they will scratch, but they are really durable. And the coolest thing, no pun intended in the summer, about an adobe floor is that if your home is cool, it holds the cold. If your home is warm, then it'll hold the warm. So dirt acts as a battery and really regulates the temperature of the home. And because we're building affordable housing, we actually brag not only affordable when the key goes in the door, but over the life of the home because the utility payments are cheaper.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I don't see people stopping. I see them kind of like dancing to the music. Is that even legal to do, you know?
To dance?
Well, now you're the mayor having too much fun. Isn't there like people that complain about that?
Yeah, there might be some complaints around here.
So that's why I'm glad she won, by the way, because people do complain about having too much fun, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It's a Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you for doing this video series because there's so much that brings all of us joy, and we have a tendency, me included, to look at the stuff that doesn't make us smile. And then we just look at it and look at it, we think about it and we think about it, and we let it weigh our heart down, and we let it weigh us down, and we get, frustrated and angry, and all of those little emotions just build on each other. And if we break that down and we look at what makes us happy, and we keep looking at those things, then we can do anything. So thank you for doing this here.
Oh, you're welcome. And by the way, it was an idea that came in my head. So, yeah, right now marketing is like they're gonna like get mad at us and end up for being in our way. So, all right. Well, thank you, Emily.
Bye.
Right, this is Jason and Alex, and they are the supervisors of the Community Rebuilds Project, or is there another title?
Construction supervisor would be the official one on paper.
Right.
And what are you doing right now?
Right now we are orchestrating a community event, a floor stomp. We are building essentially earthen, like adobe type floor. And it's a mixture of sand and clay and aggregate. And we're using people power to tamp it together.
All right, now prior to this you've had a whole bunch of younger people working on it, and you recruit them from a lot of places. Are they doing this for free, or how is this working for you and for them?
It's an education exchange program. They're learning conventional framing and carpentry, that's code compliant, as well as the alternative straw bale building and earthen plasters, earthen floors. So that's how we get our majority of our work completed.
Okay, do they get paid to do that, or do they get just mainly experience to do that?
It's a work trade exchange. So they're interested in learning from start to finish the whole process. So we give them a place to live, a little bit of money for food, but mainly it's an educational program. It's one of the only programs in the country that I'm aware of that doesn't charge them to work for the program. So that's pretty unique.
All right, that's awesome. And do they feel good after they're done with this whole project, this whole process, or are they worn out?
It's exhausting, but I think it's rewarding for sure. You come away with a finished house. I mean, the majority of people that begin the program have none to very little building experience, and they come away from starting at ground zero, nothing, an empty site, and with a completed house. And there's also that personal, exchange of getting to know the homeowners because they're working side by side with them, and it's kind of a social experiment as well for them living in that communal situation.
Well, this is Michael Ann and Marie, and they are new homeowners to something that's getting created right now. And I just wanted to ask them how they feel about living in their own home.
Well, it's pretty exciting. I've never had my own home before. I've always rented, and it's really exciting to be able to design it from the ground up and be involved with the building and every step of the process. And I'm psyched. It's also a very quick process because we have such an awesome team working on it. So we're going to be done in 5 months, and you get to see the progress every day, and it's really amazing.
Yeah, it feels so cool to be knowledgeable about my own house and feel empowered by learning about all these tools and learning to work with these materials, while at the same time building such great relationships with people I didn't even know from all across the country, and bringing in the community to help us create this house. I know we're gonna be in our houses many years from now, thinking back on this day in particular, and all of our friends and family and everyone who came out to support our homes.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I know Michael Lynn here last year, she was walking or hiking 500 miles with your friend from school, and you're a teacher, and so having a teacher here, that the teachers need it, you know.
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's a hard place to live for teachers and for all kinds of people who move to Moab. Yeah, it's hard to afford something, so I'm just so grateful to Community Rebuilds for making this possible, making it possible to have roots here.
I think so.